And welcome back to Good Morning Tobago on Tobago Updates. Viewers, we are continuing our conversations this morning about Fashion CODA 7. Yes, Fashion CODA is back in Tobago after being off for a few years, but that's okay. There's a lot happening in the fashion space and a lot more to discover. And joining me here are two of the people that would be featured both at some of the pop-up market that's going to be happening as well as on the runway. So first of all, we have Mr. Bryce Caterson, and then next to him we have Miss Claudette Daniel. So good morning and welcome to you both.
Hi, good morning.
I'm going to start with Mr. Caterson first. So obviously you're very young, and I see you're wearing a specific t-shirt and you have one with you. So I'm guessing, you're about the t-shirt game. So tell me about yourself. Tell me about just that part of the fashion that you're into.
Okay, well, first, I am 17 years of age. I attend Signal Hill Secondary School. I got into fashion probably about 2 years back. And specifically graphic design, graphic t-shirts. I like to be able to have ideas and have them printed out. And that's how I got into this.
And how has it been? And you could, hold up some of your designs to show, just what you've been doing.
Well, this t-shirt here is to be released next week, Saturday. And it's part of a drop of 6 different t-shirts, all around the underground kind of culture, different styles of graphic design, also different printing methods. This t-shirt I have one was inspired by a music video actually, and I listened to the lyrics and had a concept in my mind and made it happen.
Mm-hmm. And so, of course, you're going to be out there full with your whole line of t-shirts and so on. Will you also be featured on the runway?
I'm not too sure yet, but if the opportunity presents itself, I'm always there.
Mm-hmm. And then Miss Daniel, so you are into leather crafts. Tell me about yourself.
The Master Cobbler is actually a household name in Tobago. So we are known not previously, but we still do it. We do shoe repair. But we have diversified. This is the 4th generation that we have diversified into actually doing manufacturing. We manufacture belts, leather sandals, handbags, belts, clutch purses, wallets. And we're mostly known for our sexy leather sandals, as they call them.
Certainly. I mean, and then, just tell me a little bit more about the line. So, like say, you have the purses and so on, but you're not just doing with leather, you're experimenting with color and all of that too.
Yes. We, for 2025, we have actually been in the line of trying to do new colors. We have instilled colors such like different shades of yellow, different shades of olive green, different shades of greens. So not just the colors we're trying to play with, we're also trying to play with different styles. But the ladies like less is more, so it's more like naked sandals.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And what's been the reception since you guys have come out? Because I've watched you grow from just literally being that shoe repair that you used to be in Scarborough and so on, but you've grown so much since. How has that been?
Actually, last year we put out 2 different branches in Trinidad, but the year before we did 1 branch. So in total we have 3 branches in Trinidad. It's in Port of Spain, it's in Cipriani Boulevard in Port of Spain opposite Jenny's. It's also in Grand Bazaar, and we're also in Arima. Mm-hmm. And then there's the flagship that's in Tobago.
Right. And tell me about that reception.
It's been so overwhelming that actually we have been granted an opportunity to actually go international with the product. So it's not just local, it's been accepting us, it's regional as well as international. Mm-hmm. So in the future, we are hoping to not just sell to Trinidad and Tobago, not just to the region, but also to the world, putting Tobago on the map in this field, which is manufacturing sandals.
And then you guys are going to be featured, both of you actually are going to be featured in Fashion CODA. Tell me about just being able to be on board with a project such as that. I'm going to start with you, Miss Daniel, and then Mr. Caterson.
Tani, what's the question?
Being on board with Fashion CODA and just being part of that lineup.
Fashion CODA for me is the first time this year. I actually heard about it, well, from Mr. Grant himself. He is a constant shoe repair customer in our business, and he told me about it. And I got on board knowing that the kind of avenues it could take us. We have been trying. We have in contact with some of the designers on the runway. Let them know it's a holistic Caribbean feel that we want to have from head to foot, because sometimes on the runway we do a lot of red bottom shoes, but in the Caribbean we want to keep it a kind of a Caribbean color. So we have all types, all colors, all shapes and sizes ranging from 4 to 14. So it's kind of an opportunity for us to show and spread our wings a little bit on the runway.
And Mr. Caterson, what has it been like, just to be able to be incorporated into Fashion CODA, something as big as this, where you're meeting people like Eclipse, Eli, and so on that have, sort of paved the way for fashion in Trinidad and Tobago and the world?
This is my first year being introduced to Fashion CODA. I was introduced to Miss Ligans at a event that we had at CODA in Signal Hill, and I want to thank her for the opportunity for introducing me to Fashion CODA, for allowing me to participate. This is a very good opportunity, being able to see how things are being done professionally, and can help me with connections, allowing me to see different aspects of the design and fashion business. So, yeah.
And of course, you are planning to take over the t-shirt game.
Planning to, yes.
Great. And we're certainly looking forward for that. And if you want to know more about Mr. Caterson, if you want to get some of his designs, I am going to say, make sure you go to the pop-up shops. And of course, give us an idea of, when the pop-up shops are going to be open again, and how people can reach out to you guys to make sure that they could be part of this fashion revolution that's happening.
Well, the fashion show should be next week, Saturday, and next week, Friday, on the 18th. But you can purchase my designs on Instagram, through Instagram at covert.culture, covert.culture, or you can message me on WhatsApp at 287-5403.
All right, and Miss Danielle?
We can be reached on Instagram and Facebook, the Master Cobbler, or actually the retail arm of our product is in Mateo store, which is Mateo_TT, Mateos_store.TT on Instagram.
All right, great. So viewers, if you want to know more, if you want to view more, and of course, if you want to see their designs paired with other local designs, check out Fashion CODA 7 coming up in just a bit. So thank you both so much for being on with us and for sharing what you guys have been doing.
Thanks,
Wish you all best of luck, and we look forward to seeing you guys out there at Fashion CODA 7.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, viewers, and that's how we're going to wrap the show this morning. I want to thank you so much for being here with us. I am Kandace Jackson, and we will see you again tomorrow.
Lights, camera, fashion. Tobago Fashion CODA returns with the Gala. Featuring icons of Caribbean couture, Claudia Pegas, CLD, Eclipse Eli, Fluorescent Black, Neha Karina, and other leading and emerging designers. This quintessential fashion extravaganza blends high fashion with culinary artistry and star-studded entertainment. A true celebration of creativity, culture, and sophistication. Friday, April 18th, Magdalena Grand Beach and Golf Resort. Tobago Fashion CODA 7.